Did you always want to do comedy and acting? Was that always the thing?
Yeah. I'm a huge Will Smith fan. So actually, like I said, last year I did a lot of self-discovery, but I just, for some reason, because of the I think the theme of Fresh Prince really resonated with me. So I always felt like Will Smith, just like family sending him out of town to like have a better life, you know? And so I really attached to that idea. And my mom asked me what I wanted to do when I was 12. And I go, I want to do what Will Smith's doing. She was like, so you want to be on TV? At first she was like, well, you want to be like a news reporter or something? I was like, no, I want to do that. What are you talking about? And she was like, okay, we don't know how to do that. And it was, I mean, she's the only reason why I went to college. I was going to just come straight to LA when I was 18. And she was like, if nothing else, just do me a favor, give me 4 years, go to college, graduate, then you can do whatever you want. And
nice.
We made that agreement. And then after that, I did my 4 years and then I figured out how to squeeze my way into Hollywood.
But you know, a lot of people go into stand-up. I mean, I see it here in LA. You see it, I'm sure, that are in the clubs. Very funny, very talented, super talented, but they don't. It's that next step. Like how do you get there? Like, you know, you see so many people, and some do. Some get on great shows and, you know, all that stuff. But there are just some that are at the Comedy Store, the Laugh Factory, whatever they are. Yeah. Those are the clubs here in LA that, like, what do you think? Where's that jump that took you to that next level?
Man, I had a very different path. It's hard when you know, because as soon as you book something or get noticed for something, you know, people who are peers or striving for the same thing ask you how you did it or your advice or whatever. Right. And it's very difficult for me to give advice because I do think my experience is just very different. Another comedian, Mark Agee, we moved out here and became roommates, like I said, August 2011. And by September, I had booked like 2 national commercials, right? So, I mean, I had no agent. I kind of crashed these auditions. And then the end of that month, I end up doing this NBC. Back then, it was called Stand Up for Diversity. Now it's called Stand Up NBC. Yeah. And so I ended up doing that. I did it 4 years in a row. I did it from 2008 to 2011. Every year got closer and closer. And then I kind of figured like I cracked the formula of what they're looking for and how to be in the top 10. Because I didn't want to win, but I did want to be in the top 10.
So like, you did it every year.
Yeah. So I traveled every year to you know, just chip away at this. I mean, a bunch of people that I respected and had great careers at the time and still do had come through that program. And I didn't know how to break in. It's like, all right, it's a lot of white guys to sift through and a lot of great black comics to sift through and great, wonderful black actors to sift through. But like, how do I get noticed? And that got me noticed by NBC. And so after, so by November, December, I had a deal with NBC to be signed in January. I hadn't even been in town 6 months. So I had a holding deal with NBC for the next year. And then within 10 months, I'm a series regular on Whitney on NBC. I hadn't been in town a year and I'm a lead on the show. So that was just it was like, people are like, how did you, I'm like, I don't know. I played my cards right. But it also, I mean, I was sleeping on an air mattress, really just stacking, you know, saving money. We lived in a very shitty apartment, like very, very, very high in the valley. And me and Mark did. And luckily we never had to get jobs. You know, like I didn't have to be a waiter or a valet or you know, go find another. I actually got offered a couple jobs in the beverage industry. And I was like, there at night. And I'm like, if I need my nights. During the day, I might think about it, but I need my nights. And so I just turned it down. I probably had 50, 60 grand in the bank maybe. And I was like, I should be able, if I play this right, I should be able to survive at least for like 2 years.
Yeah. Right.
And then stuff, because I just, I didn't want a lot. I was traveling a lot. So it's not like from all my previous jobs, I was able to save a lot of money and, for my age. And by the time I got out here, it was, this is what this was for.